What's going on, everybody? John again with Grace, Liberty, and the finished work of Jesus Christ. All right. So let's talk a little bit of Psalm 23. Why not? Psalm 23 goes like this. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures and leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So this is one of those things that I kind of go over and over in my head. Certain verses, phrases, whatever, I repeat in the mornings as a meditation. This is one of them. One day, recently, I was thinking about it, and it dawned on me. We need to remember that the verse breaks and the page, the verse numbers, chapter numbers, and things like this weren't inspired. Those are added later on. And then we do that, we can take a look and we can see like a clear pattern or a clear natural break in this psalm. Let me explain. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. See, all of those things prior to that, or leading up to that, were relaxing, calm, right? Sitting beside still waters, relaxing, right? It's to restore your soul. There are moments in life, time periods, months, years, weeks, days, whatever, where God is going to put you in a place to restore your soul after maybe a hard-fought battle or a time period where things were just a little bit rough. But then we have, He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. And where does he lead me? See, most people don't catch this. I just happened to catch it when I was thinking about it. Where does he lead me? Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. It's God that leads us into the valley of the shadow of death. We don't just happen to come there. It's not an accident. It's not the devil. God brings us there. God leads us there. Because, remember the context, he leads me in the paths of righteousness. The path of righteousness is through the valley of the shadow of death. Now, what is the valley of the shadow of death? Well, what's the very next verse? Or very next section? Prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You see, the path of righteousness leads right to your enemies. God's going to lead you to a place where your enemies will attack you. Why? Because they can't stand righteousness. Because the devil will attack righteousness. And God's going to show you off and show that even if they come against you, you can and will always get the victory. God bless, my friends, and Drive again with me.